Hello everybody, my name is Shortline614 and I know I'm starting a bit late and the stream probably isn't going to go for very long, but cause I have a headache, but I still wanted to stream. No, I should probably send this out to people. I hope everyone is doing okay tonight. I am doing okay. Myself, I have a headache, I am swamped by schoolwork, I am just tired. But just because I'm tired does not mean that I can't play some Kerbal Space Program. This is the only thing we're going to be doing until we get to KSP2, I swear. Now I have actually done some off-screen, off-time stuff. I've done some stuff, you know, not on stream, basically. And that mostly just involves me doing ore flights, like going down to the surface of Minmus, mining ore, coming back up. You know, stuff like that. And now... Well, we need to do a bit more of those, because I did a bunch last night while watching another stream, but now it's just time for us to do this again. Project Wanderer. Where is... Oh, okay, so yeah, I forgot. So, when I was last doing this, I got myself carrying a whole bunch of ore into an orbit, and I need to rendezvous with my drive core with the launcher, right? So that's something that I need to do. So I need to figure out, like, how do I get a halfway decent rendezvous from this absolutely cursed orbit? I'd do something like that, I guess. Oh yeah. Well, first thing I need to do is I need to adjust the inclination, right? So we're gonna do that first. My record for launching from the surface of Minmus with proper inclination is just horrible. So, where is our ascending? Hopefully people can join. I don't really... I am... Actually, you know what? I am actually... I am actually somewhat sticking to my stream schedule. I couldn't start tonight at just 7:30 because of what's it called? Dinner, that thing. But, you know, I did stream tonight, which is very nice. Relative inclination, I think that's gonna be close enough. And then what did I do? Something like this. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. I'm kind of... I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of a bit worn out physically. Well, not physically. Yeah, kind of physically. I've done a lot. I have a very busy schedule. I'm gonna move myself over. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna move myself over. You know, between work and school and whatnot. But luckily this doesn't feel like work. I think after a certain point, you just get here, you do this enough times where it doesn't feel like a chore. Let's warp around to our maneuver node. I spent my entire day just I went to my English class, where we had a peer review for an essay, and then, oh yeah, you have to come home and the essay's due just that night. So that's what I've been working on. quite literally all day, just this one project. I think I stopped at like 6. Uh, you know, breaks in between, but tomorrow's my real busy day. I have both work and school, so that's, and probably some more homework after that, too. Let me just... Already screwing up, damn it. There we go. We got a rendezvous. 1.5 kilometers. That's pretty close. I define pretty close as long as it's within render range. It's good. WP Western Pacific. As long as yeah, as long as it's that within render range, it's good. 1.5 kilometers. So yeah, I think we're just gonna we're gonna fully fuel some of these up, and then we're gonna go. What I need to do is I need to put the rest of the craft, because over the course of, well, I think we've been out here over 100 days at this point, right? Over the course of time, our two halves of our craft basically, they're in basically the same orbit, but they've drifted far enough away from each other where they're basically at opposite ends of their orbit now, of the same orbit. Well, it's not the exact same orbit, that's not how orbits work, but oh well. I guess my goal for today, really, is, I don't really have a goal, it's just get however far I can get without crashing, basically. Not crashing the craft, although I don't want to do that. Like, crashing, like, oh shit, I can't do this no more. This is mostly filled with fuel, though, which is very nice. I think with KSP2 coming out, you know, realistically, I started thinking about this, you know, doing this, I don't know, maybe 2 times a week, maybe. Realistically, I'm not going to be able to go everywhere where I want to go by the time KSP2 comes out unless I stream constantly, and I just don't have that kind of time. So what I think we're going to do is we can save, like, I'm just going to take a leap of faith and say all the anomalies that are in KSP1 are also going to be in KSP2. So, it's like, I've been to Duna. I haven't been to the face on Duna. Or, you know, I think there's a UFO there too. But I haven't... I want to go to Jewel and go to all the moons there. That's, like, my #1. Because the only... I've been to Jewel before. But the only moon that I've actually... like, landed on is, ironically enough, Tylo. I didn't come back from Tylo, but I landed on it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, this is actually mostly fully fueled. Which is very, very nice. Can I drag these down now? Okay, oh wait. Apparently, I don't know why, but it won't let me drag these down individually, which kind of sucks, but oh well. It also doesn't give me Delta V. I wish there was like a consolidate, like, staging feature. This by itself is pretty maneuverable. It can rotate around, at least I hope. It has 3 maneuver nodes, but maneuver nodes. Reaction wheels. Yeah, and as I said, I want to get as much done as I can. Like, we're gonna land on Minmus because, well, we're here, and, you know, why not? Maybe we can go and find one of the monoliths. You know, go down there, just kind of get out the rover, fuck around on the flats a little bit. As I said, most of this kind of stuff, I'm gonna be doing it off stream. I'm only doing this on stream because I kind of just, well, I was doing a bunch of it last night, and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this fully fueled, and then I got to like 11 o'clock, and it's just, oh, I just can't do this no more. It is what it is, though. We have monopropellant? Yeah. We're good when it comes to monopropellant, I think. I don't know why this thing likes to turn so much. Oh well. Doc, turn off the monoprop. We're gonna lock. I'm actually gonna lock. I'm actually just gonna have it transfer what's left of it in there. Okay, so we're here. Now, I do actually have to cheat a little bit, right? And of course, that cheating method is infinite electricity, because I did not pack enough RTGs. That's the only cheat we have to do. Everything else is above board, and if you didn't, see that right there, you probably wouldn't even know. So, the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to start, well actually, we're going to stop the ISRU real quick. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to lock all of the oxidizer for these, right? So we're not producing oxidizer, so we're gonna start the oxidizer. Hopefully these don't start filling up. Preferably, we only want these to fill up. Actually, do we even want to land on Minmus? Because, well, I've landed on Minmus like 10 times already. What's kind of the point of just landing on Minmus again with the rover when, Minmus is a small enough place where you can probably get around most of where you want to go with the jetpack. So it's not like a big deal. We're gonna half of that's just gonna be oxidizer, and the rest we're gonna put into stop the liquid thing right now, and then we'll just we'll fill the rest up with liquid. So just orbit around. Yeah, we are gonna have to do at least a few more flights, probably one or two, if I were to guess, to just fuel this up. And then, I guess, well, if we're heading out to, if we're not going to land with the lander on Minmus, right, then what's the point of fueling the lander up? We can just fuel this up, as much as possible, and it doesn't need to be fully fueled. This is way overpowered for what I need to do out at Joule. So, pull up responding to something in a Discord server. I am tired. I am sorry, taking a sip of my water. Oh well. Let's alright, quick save. We're gonna retract the radiators, and I'm gonna... Did I even do a Minmus ore flight on stream? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember if I actually did this on stream. So, okay. To be honest, I've done so many, like, Minmus ore architectures before that it's honestly quite incredible. This is a moment of all time. Oh, shit, okay. I'm gonna switch to this, and we have to enable the, actually, why do we even need to enable this? I was gonna say I was gonna enable the radar thing, but I don't actually need to do that, because, well, I don't know, we've been out here for, this flight's been going on for 113 days. WP drive core with 1. We're gonna switch to this. And we're just gonna land at one of the sites that I landed before. I put flags down on most of them anyway. Big. It is big. Okay. Shit. It's just a matter of whenever we overfly one. Like right now, for example, we're going to overfly that landing spot. So land. Ugh. Oh well. I need to be continually talking. One of the lessons that I was given, right? One of the things that I heard, right, is you never, this is stream advice, which is never just be completely silent. Always talk about something. It doesn't matter if it's just complete nonsense. Just talk about shit. Because, you never know who's actually just going to join your stream, and if it's completely silent, it's like, oh yeah, the person not talking, what if I just turn this shit off? Huh. Suicide burn in 1 hour. You gotta love how Flight Engineer just, like, all the numbers go whack anytime you go into Time Warp. 3 more minutes? Honestly, quite incredible. Yeah, landing in this valley. I want to see how close I can land. Actually, the flag. We're gonna do a suicide burn because it's gonna be fun. Or landing site. Or landing site 4. Okay, this is where I landed last. This little valley region. There's been so many places that I've gone to, like, both on the Mud and Minmus, where it's like, this would be nice to build a base at. It's a nice scenic location. I'm like, well, I don't have enough time. Oh, well, if I want to build, like, a fancy Mun base, I'll, like, do it in KSP2. Find a nice valley, set up a colony. I do wonder how the colony system is exactly going to work. They've probably released, like... I know colonies aren't going to be, like, right off the bat. That's going to come later. But, because I know the original idea for KSP1 was you would have different ore type. It wouldn't just be, like, generic ore. You would have, like, different resources, and, like, different tanks could hold only different resources, and, different resources were only available in certain areas and certain planets. So you'd have to, like, look for stuff, right? I wonder if it's going to be kind of similar with KSP2? With colonies, where, you have to set up, you have your fuel refinery, but you have, like, multiple up the grounds loading in. You have like multiple different resources you need to collect before you can, like, build a colony. It's like different drills and stuff like that. Oh yeah, boulder field. I completely forgot that this was just a boulder field. Alright. Where's the other flag, actually? Oh, there it is. It's 1.7 kilometers away. This game is the only reason why I know metric, I swear. It's like this, a combination of this, guns, and family trips to Greece. Like the 3 only reasons why I know metric. I don't know metric otherwise. What the fuck is a kilometer exactly? Landed. I've done this 10,000 times before. Hey, we're in a boulder field. I don't think parallax, like, works 100%, but, with Minmus. Or it might, who knows. Alright, let's get this shit out. I'm not gonna bother planting another flag. I'm just gonna, deploy the drills and we'll mine more ore. Deploy. Start surface harvest. Okay. My headache's gone away now, by the way. I guess whenever you start playing a game, it's like, oh yeah. It's like a curve, right? You start with your massive headache, and then it goes away. you know, as you play it, and then after you play it a certain amount, it comes back. I want to fly over to that. Let's see how far we can get. .7 kilometers. I probably should have quick saved so Val doesn't, like, die or something. But, I mean, she was just here. She was the one that planted this flag. Or Bill. I can't remember. How far are we above the surface? Like 90 feet. Okay. This game isn't in that. Oh well. Anything else besides just copious amounts of schoolwork? Oh yeah, so my model project, my Western Pacific SD45 project. I got the orange paint in it for today, and my paycheck means that I can buy the green paint that I need, and also the airbrush. So within a week or two, I should, in theory, have everything that I need, and the decals. The decals are like $5 on eBay, so it's not like a big deal. So I, in theory, should have basically everything I need to make it. I have the decoder. I have, yeah, basically everything that I need within a week or two, which is very nice. Why is Val shaking a little bit? She's terrified. What is she terrified at? Kraken nearby? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like this boulder field. I don't know why. She's been here a bunch. Oh, she stopped now. Okay. Lower visor. Well, that's cool. I'll take a picture of that. Raised visor. I do like how they added in the fancy suit, like the suit changer. I thought that was kind of a neat thing. Oh wow. Is there anything else interesting nearby, or is it just plains? Yeah, I think it's just plains. As I said, you know, considering the fact that I said Minmus is not really a place for you. Like, unless you're building a base, you know, it's not really a place where you need a rover. Like, on the Mun is big enough where, you know, like, just for exploration. Minmus, you can get away with just either Kerbals themselves or, like, a small hopper craft that can take off from one spot because it's so small. The Mun, I think, is just big enough where it kind of becomes... Rovers kind of become, I guess, more interesting, more viable. Of course, if you're building like a Minmus base, it's always nice to have a rover. You know, all my previous, you know, Minmus ore architectures have been, they've all been, you know, you have a lander that goes down and mines the ore and comes back to the surface. I've never done something where, I've never done one where you physically, you know, refine the ore on the surface. That might be something to try. I don't know what the benefit is. I think... I don't know, what's more dense? Ore or fuel? I think fuel is more dense, but it's not like... I don't know, I have to check that, because I might have been doing this wrong the entire time. Oh well. Val went on her little journey. A little trip. Come on. Board. Grab. There we go, she's back in. With Bill. Okay, now it's just a matter of, you know, warping how many days in order to get the ore. There we go. Now time to retract the drill. Ugh. It's only okay, retract the radiators. And let's try and not get a shitty rendezvous. Okay. Oh. Wait a second, where are we? Huh? Oh, there we are. Okay. We need to get... The first thing we need to do is we need to get a phase angle that's not... Shit. Okay. So there we are. We're directly underneath orbit, right? Okay, there we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Go. Gear. So we need to head south. Oh, wait. Do we? We need to head north. Head this way. Gotta pay attention to relative inclination. And, apoapsis as well. Where's that number? Relative inclination is going down. Good, good. Want to pitch more that way. Okay. And our apoapsis has gone above. Damn it. I swear, rendezvousing around Minmus is an art in and of itself. It's just so small. Oh, it's probably... I think it's always going to be, you know, probably easier to do this around a smaller, you know, body than, a smaller body than, like, Kerbin, for example. Like, you rendezvous around Kerbin because, you know, it's relatively easy to get there, right? Get into orbit. But once you're in orbit, the rendezvous can be kind of, eh. I still remember the first time my relative inclination is going up. That's not what I want at all. I still remember the first time I actually rendezvoused with something in KSP, rendezvoused and docked. And that was 2015, I think. So I had this craft, right, where I had a whole bunch of, like, one of these tanks, right? These massive tanks. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time, so I just burned through the entire... I had, like a space station, right? That I launched with its own RCS and whatnot, and I had my capsule that was going to come up and dock with it. And, I burned through all of my RCS fuel, and I had a lot of RCS fuel on the thing. So my eventual strategy... My eventual strategy was to basically say, oh, I'm in orbit, yeah, I should probably be... My eventual strategy was just to, well, kind of do what I'm going to do with this, where I just point the craft at each other and fire the engine slightly, and they go and dock with one another. Can't remember what my second rendezvous was. I remember my first, but you never remember your second. Maybe it was around the moon? I don't even remember. And of course, you do something like 20,000 times. It's like you get good at it, and I still suck at this, so... Alright, there we go. Okay, what kind of shitty rendezvous can I get here? Let's see. I can get that. That's good. 2 meter per second change. It's like nothing. I have to warp around a day, though. It's not like, you know, I'm strapped for time. If this thing needs to sit for 8 years in Kerbin orbit while While I wait for a jewel transfer window, I don't really care. Whee! You gotta be careful with warping in this game, so you don't warp past your maneuver node. Up, and I say that, and I warp past my maneuver node. Oh well. Doesn't matter. It's like 10 seconds past. We're gonna get the same. Yeah, 0.5 kilometers. That's pretty good. Just warp here. Target. Hey, that's nice. Oh, we're in render range. Look at my target. That was really good, actually. I start to slow down. And stop. We're gonna point at the target. We are going to, where is it? Where's the stupid lander? Stupoid. There it is. Project Wanderer lander. We're gonna point at the target as well. You know, just point the craft at each other, which is perfectly viable if you have a smaller craft that you're trying to dock to. Or not trying to dock to anyone like specific port on the side. Literally, just line them up, point them at each other. Maneuver on in. Like that. Z. So I'm not going to be able to stream on Sunday because the Super Bowl. Not that I actually care at all about sports whatsoever. It's just that my family is going to be having a Super Bowl party, and I don't feel like streaming while everyone is, you know, partying directly upstairs. Okay. I'm actually gonna, you know, generate a little bit more oxidizer. Not too much. Maybe about 1,000 units of ore worth. Shortline 614, yes. Hi Ryan, how are you? I'm okay. I had a headache, but that's gone away now, luckily. Hello, I am good. Very epico. It's like, what is it, like 1 a.m.? How's the stream? It's been going okay. Nothing wacky's happened yet. Mostly just me talking. Oh yeah, so I actually have, I've been saving, right? And I have enough now for the paint and the decals and maybe even the airbrush that I need for Project Watermelon, which is my Western Pacific SD45 project. So I should basically, very, very soon, I should basically have everything that I need in order to do that project, and it's going to be really great. Greatest thing. Yeah, exactly. The of all time, even. Hey, we have enough. We have fully fueled this up. Stop the ISRU. We're gonna make the... Oh, that should be enough. Start the oxygen. The lock. Oxidizer. Wait, hold up. Start oxidizer. Making oxidizer. Why isn't it making oxidizer? What the heck? Like, I've obviously disabled the oxidizer tanks here. It is the greatest thing. As I said, the of all time. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. What if we just... Oh, it's the thermal efficiency. It's overheating, that's why. Okay, we need to cool this thing down. Because I didn't put out my radiators, that's why. Has anyone else been here? Nope. No one has showed up. That's why I wasn't producing anything. It was overheating. Need the core temperature to go all the way down. So the damn thing doesn't overheat on you. Oh no. Chipper, he's arrived. He's ready to steal the GP's traffic. Bonks. Okay, now it's making oxidizer. Excellent. Now, I guess... I have 1,900 more chipper coins. Exactly. No one uses them. That makes me sad. Yeah, I actually have some ore left over, which is actually rather neat. This thing is fully fueled now, which is just absolutely excellent. What I'm actually going to do is, I think we're going to do... Hey! I'm glad people are using those now. It's absolutely epico. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one more flight with this. Right? And then I was saving it up. Nice, nice. I'm gonna do one more, a joyous occasion. Absolutely charming. There's some other ones in there that no one's used. Like, I know Joe Biden has been used a bunch. That's Spud's favorite frickin' one. No one's used We've Had an Anomaly, although that's for more when I blow shit up in KSP than anything else, so there's been really no need to use it. Okay. Stop the monoprop. Now, monoprop. Yeah, we're gonna do one more flight with this thing. We're gonna bring up a whole bunch of another batch of ore, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and dock the lander. Yes. Oh, there we go. I have run out of fox noises. I mean, I could probably add more, but... I mean, if anyone has any suggestions for what sounds I want to add, go ahead. I have a suggestion box. So... Oh. Let's see. We can actually land... We're gonna land in the dark. Fuck it. Oh, wait, no we're not. We're going opposite. We're going over the poles. Okay, hold up. Never mind. Spending spree. Loadsy money. I'm not throwing away my short. We're not. Shot. Shot at what? Okay. I'm already getting tired. I completely forgot the direction that we are going. I'm slowly devolving into musical. It's a Hamilton quote? Okay. I've not seen... The only musicals that I've seen live, surprisingly, I've seen Cats, and I've seen Les Mis, and, like, a college production of Mary Poppins. 90% of what I know about musicals are just either clips, mostly just clips of musicals that you have sent me. Such as The World's Greatest, Putnam County Spelling Bee. Putnam County Spelling Bee is the of all time, and no one can say otherwise. Yeah. Shit, I was in... Who was I watching? I think I was watching Nox play Slime Rancher, right? And there was a person in chat who was talking about, like, they were a theater kid, and I was talking, they were saying, I brought up Putnam County, and they're like, oh yeah, I know that one. I'm like, hey, let's go. There's so many games that I just have downloaded that I want to play that I just can't because I need to get this done before KSP2 comes out, and then I need to play a bunch of KSP2. Oh well. You know, my entire day was just me. Is that a puddle? No, it's a, Minmus is made of ice and or mint ice cream. The joke is that Minmus is made of mint ice cream. And, so that's why everything is like this weird color. But this is like a flat, right? It's supposed to be... It's like a flat, just a flat area. You know, not a puddle. I mean, I guess if you want to count it as a puddle because it's ice, but is it a puddle if it's ice if everything else is also made of ice? Are you landing in a puddle? Kind of. I cannot warp while below 3,000 meters. This is actually, shit, yeah, another place where I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to build a base here. This would be so cool to build a base, but I can't do it because I don't have the time. Are you landing in a frozen puddle? Okay, if you word it like that, then yes. Yes, I am. I am landing in a frozen puddle. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio good? Like, the music okay? Ugh. Okay. 400 meters. Hey. Why is my game lagging so much all of a sudden? We will land. I've landed on Minmus I don't even know how many times in the last few days, because I've been doing a lot of these missions where I just go down to the surface, mine ore, and then go back up. I've been doing a lot of those off screen. To be honest, it's kind of boring. I'm only doing it today because I kind of ran out of time last night. But, well, I didn't run out of time. I ran out of willpower. Deploy the drill. See, look. That's very nice. That's pretty. We're next to a mountain in a frozen puddle. Audio is very good, yes. Look at this giant ball. I guess you could technically call this an ocean. It's just frozen. Terraform Minmus. Minmus would be kind of a terrible place to terraform. There's no atmosphere. I'm saying you can't do it, but there are better options. Okay. Oh, we're finally mint ice cream. I'm not even joking. Okay, let me get Val out. If I get Val out... On Val. If Val just face plants into the ice cream Minmus, right? Oh, she didn't die. I take an EVA report. Oh, wait, no. Take surface sample? I don't think it's in this biome. Okay, so in KSP, when you do, like, take surface samples or EVA reports in certain biomes on planets, it'll come up with, like, a different flavor text, and one of them is literally, like, it looks like mint ice cream. What if I do this? No? Okay. What if I go over here? This is like, what is this? The biome right here. Because that's the flats. But if you go into, like, this hilly area, this is, like, the lowlands, I think? Yeah, lowlands. And if I... Why is there just a crevice in the terrain? Have we found where Minmus splits in two? It's that random rock over there. Hold up. I've been pinged. Twice. What is this? What have we found? What is this? I can climb it. Val found a rock. This is her rock. She's taking it home now. When she gets home in like 8,000 years. Pick up green sandstone. Oh. Val, I think you're just hammering your hand. You're not hammering anything. Green sandstone analysis from Minmus surface. I've never actually seen this before. All evidence points towards Minmus once having several liquid oceans. Physics indicates this is impossible. Study of these strange small stones will provide insight into this mystery. Ah, so it might have had oceans at one point. Minmus might be a bit like, it might have been like, I don't know, I'm thinking like Lathe, where it was like an ocean world, but then it kind of drifted out of its orbit and then eventually became a moon of Kerbal. Everything just froze over into mint ice cream. Sorry, taking a drink of my water. Let me check Discord. I've been pinged in track 29. Go watch now. I've also been pinged in Iron Horseman. Go watch now. Okay, if you want to watch, that's fine. Like that one very bizarre Casey Jones book. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, if I take EVA report. Take surface sample. Yeah, here it is. You sneak a taste of the surface sample. Nope, it is definitely not made of delicious dessert products. Okay, so it doesn't exactly say mint ice cream, but that's the joke. That's like the community in joke. Ugh. You're my advertising agent, Ryan. You know this? Flying back. Oh wait, am I gonna collide on the surface? Val, bonk. You okay? I don't know, she seems pretty happy. Bonk. Oh, are you gonna crash into the landing gear? Wow, she has a lot of momentum. Oh my gosh. Scratch. Yeah, I think she's fine. I love this game. You know, not again. Shit. Where the titular man delivers milk and peaches, but does so fast he turns into peach ice cream. Interesting. You're gonna have to send me this book. This is an Illinois Central moment. Okay. Well, Val's had her fun. I've had my fun. Let's just... Oh well. Time to get back to work, which is mostly involving mining this ore. They just sit here while the ore mines. This doesn't even need to be like... I have Kerbals on here because when we're out at a place like Jewel, right? Like the communication range is so far away from Kerbin that it's probably a good idea to have Kerbals controlling this unless I want to spend time setting up like a dedicated comm network up there, which I don't. So I just slapped a lander can on here just kind of at random, so well, actually, screw it. We might actually go to Duna. Screw it. We're gonna go to Duna. I talked about skipping Duna, but I actually want to go there because that's where we're going to use the rover. And we're going to land on Duna, and we're going to go see the face on Duna. Like, I've been to Tylo. Like, the main place I want to get to is Lathe. I want to go to Duna and Lathe. Drez does not exist. It's a fictional entity. We don't need to go there. Drez is fiction. That was like the KSP equivalent of like the Milwaukee Row, where it's just a stupidly... It was funny at one point, but then it became stupidly overused. Oh well. Anyways, time to go. Anyway, Val and Bill, this is probably your last time you're going to be on Duna, at least in this save. Obviously, Minmus. Obviously, these two have been to Minmus like 27 billion times if you just add up all the collective KSP saves over the lifespan of this game. Relative inclination. Orbit. I am going to sleep. Good night. You should probably get some sleep, considering it's Michael, Val, and Bill. Yes. Considering it's probably like 1 a.m. where you are. Get some sleep. Go to bed. Dream of Penn Central 10-6s and Chinese steam. Why is my relative inclination going up? Oh, because... Yes, sir. Indeed. Don't forget, be charming. Oh well, good enough. Let's see. Actually, hold up. Now that I think about it, because if I want to go to Duna, right? I want to land on Duna. I designed the lander to... We're gonna have to do math, but hold up. I'm currently thinking about some things. Because we're gonna dock this to the Wanderer craft, right? No, we're gonna dock this to the drive, and then we're gonna dock the rest of the craft all together. We're gonna reassemble the station, basically, right? And I want to see, do I have enough Delta V to go to Duna, right? Get into a Duna orbit, transfer fuel from this, from the drive to my lander, and then do a landing. Because if I do, then I don't need to do more refueling than I already am, so... Okay. That kind of sucks as a rendezvous, but oh well. That does not suck as a rendezvous. Well, it kind of does. It sucks less. Oh well. Let's, if we just, like, work past these, right? What's that distance? 31 kilometers? What's that distance? 4? I know that still kind of sucks, but I can work with it. Oh well. Oh well. I warped past my maneuver node again, but who cares? Okay. 5 kilometers. I can do that. Not the most efficient rendezvous, but you take what you can get. Something along those lines. Look at target. Oh, only 4. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how much Delta V it has total, and then we're gonna have to do some math. You know, for a game, like, you look at all these numbers and you're like, shit, this game must require a lot of math. Nope. You know, for the amount of math that is involved in actual spaceflight, like, there is surprisingly little math in KSP. For, like, a casual player, right? There's some, but it's like, oh yeah, you get out your Delta V chart and you just add up numbers. There's no, like, complicated, like, stuff like that, unless you start getting into, you know, like, real solar system or stuff like that. Or, like, play hardcore like some people do. Like some of the people you see on YouTube, like Stratton Blitz and, like, those kind of people. Who, like, put out actual spreadsheets for the shit they do in this game. Huh. Do. Oh yeah, when I tab into VOD, you can actually see it pop up, which kind of sucks, but oh well. We're gonna. Here we are. Hopefully this is the last. There's the mud and there's Kerbal. Hopefully this is the last trip of this we have to do, and we can just head to Duna. I want to go to Duna. I want to go to Duna. I want to go see the face on Duna. I know I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I want to go to Duna, but screw it, we're going to Duna. Okay. Let's see. Just point. Watching this thing slowly turn. Just... What's the other... There's the rest of the craft. Now that I think about it, if I probably would have gone... If I go back and, say, redesign this ship, I would probably design it in a way where you don't have to break the craft in two in order to dock the Orlander. I really didn't know any other way to do it, so this is what we end up with. 30 days, huh. Okay. Oh, I'm not pointed at anything. Now I am. Okay. Yep. What else? point in dock. Oh yeah, I totally forgot because I haven't streamed in a while, but TF2 is getting an actual fucking update. I'm not even joking. There's going to be a big full-scale community update this summer, which is great because I got into Team Fortress 2 right as Jungle Inferno was like released. When Jungle Inferno released, that's when I first played TF2, and as a result, I have not experienced an actual update for this game, which is kind of crazy to think about, considering I've played it for like, what, like 5 years or something ridiculous like that. But it's getting an actual update, and that's what we're gonna do a bunch of that. And I'd probably stream TF2, but said I'd be streaming like a lot of other games right now if KSP2 wasn't coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, 16 days, I think. Or maybe exactly 2 weeks. Okay, I now have a goal for this stream. The goal is to get to Duna. Get into a Duna orbit, right? That is my goal. Alright, there we go, we're docked. Okay. Well... I completely forget that we're in a polar orbit. Okay. So, we have this, right? And now, we need to switch to this. Does this have fuel? Oh, please tell me that this has fuel. Hello? Do you have fuel? No, well, technically yes, but... Okay. Shit. Okay, so... What I think we're gonna... It does have RCS, though. What kind of, like... Say if I were to do this just strictly using RCS. What kind of rendezvous can I get? So time doesn't particularly matter. Like, it really doesn't, as I said. Okay, I can get a rendezvous with that. Okay, I have to wait 9 days, but I can get it. Okay, I completely forget that I actually have Kerbal Alarm Clock installed. Let's actually add some stuff in. Add alarm, 9 days. And let's also add in, just for the sake of it, what is it? A transfer window. From the sun, starting at Kerbin to 44 days. Okay, that actually lines up pretty well. So yeah, let's time warp for 9 days. Ugh. And then, as I said, I can't stream Sunday because of the Super Bowl. So up. Kerbal Alarm Clock is stopping the game. I can't stream on Sunday because of the Super Bowl, so not, as I said, not that I'm actually going to be watching it, I just can't because the what's it called? Just because there's going to be people in the house, so I might actually factor that. I know I'm changing plans just on the fly here. It's probably very confusing, but yeah, we'll get to Duna, and then here's what I'll do. I'll put myself into just a standard Duna orbit, like kind of halfway between Duna and Ike. And then depending on what happens, if I can even play KSP Sunday, because I might not be able to, because of school and the Super Bowl. I might be dragged upstairs to actually watch it. If I can, I'll go to, I will go to Dres and I'll fuel up there, right? No, Ike, not Dres. I'm not going to Dres. There's no reason to go to Dres other than if you want to build a bridge across a giant canyon. But, I'll go to Dres, and I will, Ike. Why do I keep confusing the two? I'll go there, to the place, the location, the funny, and I'll fuel up. I did not mean to switch to that. But if I can't, we'll just land directly on, you know, Jewel, and then I'll do all the fuel. We'll do the fueling flights. I'll do the fueling flights off camera. Why does it say we only have 300 Delta V? That just seems completely wrong. If we only had 300 Delta V, I'd be worried. Okay, hold up. Switch to. Okay. Up. Hello, KSP? Oh, wait, did KSP crash? No, it didn't. Okay, good. We're still here. Okay. Switch to Project Lander. Set target. Okay. So let me just warp 1 hour. Ugh. Okay. I find it funny that the fact that we have just a random space plane on here isn't, like, affecting anything at all. I might have to disable the RCS, but who knows. Only 2 meters, 2.6 meters a second. What's our closest approach? Closest approach is 2 kilometers, right within render range. Okay. Look at the target, damn it. Okay. Let's just see how close we get. Oh, we are getting closer actually. But I'll just stop do my burn now. Just a quick RCS. Actually, we need to be... Okay, we have plenty of monopropellant. This should be enough. We got our Duna transfer window in 35 days. As I said, that is enough time to get ready. Because I don't know, are we going to do the Duna transfer window directly from... I think it would probably make the most sense to actually go back to Kerbal and then do the transfer window. I actually don't know the answer to that question. The answer might be yes. Control from here. Oh god, my nose is filling up with shit. I was sick. Obviously, I was sick a few weeks ago. I did that Slime Rancher stream where we finished up the content in Slime Rancher 2, which the first game that we're gonna be playing when after this entire thing is over is probably just gonna be Slime Rancher. Not gonna lie. We're probably gonna go back to 1 and do stuff in 1. There's still a few things in 1 that I haven't done, but the what's it called is... What was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was going to say. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. I am small-brained today. Doing copious amounts of college work has just ruined my brain to rationally think. But I can rendezvous, so... I mean, rendezvousing isn't hard. I mean, I say that, but in real life it's hard. KSP, it's... This is a fairly heavy craft, though. We do have a lot of Kerbals on here. I do want to bring Saunter Blood to... or... I don't even fucking know. Sand? No, not Sand. Sand. I don't even think Sand watches my stream. He's been on it, but I don't think he watches it. Oh well. But, he watches it when we play TF2. With him in the call specifically. But, Spud named it that. Spud is not here, but, no one is here, actually, I don't think. You never know. There might be lurkers. I intentionally keep the view count, unreal. Like, I don't keep my view count visible, or my time, or how many followers I have. I keep subs viewable, but that's just because, like, hey, I don't have any. Well, that's a lie. I have 3. Mizu subbed to me for whatever stupid reason. I have no idea why she did that, but, and also because, she also gifted 2 subs to Spud and, Guy. So... Actually, that makes me kind of wonder. I kind of want to go back into Twitch and just see, now that I technically have 3 subscribers, even if 2 of them are just gifts, right? How much money I actually make. I know it's like, Twitch doesn't even give you money on if it's like below 50 per quarter or something, or 50 per year. I know it's going to be below that. Not that I ever plan on actually this being more than a hobby. This is just gonna be a hobby for me. If I make a little money off of it, that's fine. Even if it's like 20 bucks, I can go and, I don't know, buy something. I don't know. The money I get from this will be reinvested, if I ever make enough money, will be reinvested into buying subscriptions for other people, who I enjoy. Worst case scenario, if we end up colliding with this, we don't slow down in time, we just time warp through it. In KSP, when you time warp and you have another craft in, because there's physics range, which is when all the physics of the craft are loaded, and then there's render range, where the actual parts are rendered. So when you time warp, like, say if I were to time warp in order to avoid crashing into it, it would be in render range, like it would still show, but it wouldn't be in physics range. Physics range just disappears when you time warp. So it would just show me floating through, but I don't want to do that, as funny as that would be. I kind of want to, kind of actually want to, like, slow down properly and dock this thing, because then we can head off to Duna. Okay. Stopping. There we go, we're stopped. Okay, so now... Okay, one thing I actually might need to do is I might need to disconnect the lander. And, like, I might actually need to disconnect the lander and, like, have it go back into its normal position. Here's what I can do. I can do this. Like, this thing is big enough where I can just point directly at my target and have it dock the way that I docked it before. Designed it to dock. So I can just switch to this. We're gonna bonk the top of the first stage. First stage. It's not a first stage. We're gonna bonk the top of the tug. Oh shit, we are. Wait, are we? No, we didn't. Oh my gosh. I thought we were gonna bonk that. No, we didn't. Okay. Clock going off. 9 o'clock? When did I start this? streaming for a while. I always say, okay, I always say how this used to work, and if Star were here, he'd be very proud. I'd say, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for a long time, I'm gonna go for long, and then after an hour and 30 minutes, I'd just crash and go. I'd just go home, or go to bed, or some stuff like that. But now I say, oh yeah, this is gonna be a short stream, I'm not feeling well, you know, doing all this excuses at the beginning, and then it's like, I come back an hour, like, you know, like, oh yeah, I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, and I'm, you know, only just now getting to my wit's end. You know, 2 hours 30 minutes, like, that's great. I think doing that marathon sign retro stream actually helped me a lot, unironically. That was a fun stream as well. Ugh. Okay. Actually, I might have to rotate this somewhat so I don't clip the antenna into the wing of the craft. There we go. Hey, we're getting close. Okay, just a random thought, right? And this is not going to happen. I'm just going to preface this now. And I'm not going to add any, like, condition with say, oh, if it does happen, I need to do X. But if the community update comes out, when the TF2 community update comes out, what happens if the 8th comic also comes out? Hmm? What happens then? That would be hilarious. I'd love it. And I actually have reason to, like, go back and read the comics again. But that's not gonna happen. I just 10,000% know that's just not gonna be a thing. As amazing as that would be, that is not happening. Okay. Set as target. We're gonna have these two guys point towards each other because, well, luckily this craft is, except for the giant space plane hanging off the side, this craft is perfectly symmetrical. So it doesn't really matter, you know, the rotation or whatnot. Okay. This is gonna be a bit more, funky. Oh yeah, this doesn't actually have any monopropellant in it. Hold up. There we go. Oh, wait, no, I'm moving away from it. Okay, never mind. It's like, wait a second. I gotta move towards this thing. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That was big stupido on my end. Okay. Set as... We're gonna aim the camera there, just to be safe. I'm gonna slow down. Yeah, we should be able to dock. Okay. to be careful because of the engine. Alright, hands off. If this thing bounces, oh my gosh. Nope, it should work. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Now I gotta check something, right? Disable crossfeed. Disable crossfeed. This should be open. And what I should be able to do is I should be able to extend these radiators. And then start the liquid fuel. And liquid fuel should start showing up in there. Yeah, there we go. Hey, we actually have enough. The whole thing is fueled now. And we have ore left over. So if we need to, like, let's actually pull up the model. Yeah, and it filled up the oxidizer while I was at it. Okay, excellent. Hey. Okay, we are fully fueled. Excellent. Excellent. Now, now let's, I'm just curious, right? So, let's just say, if we want to go to Duna now, right? So, Duna, set as target. The launch windows are almost aligned up, which is very nice. If I wanted to go to Duna now, right? Say... Up. Yeah, okay, wrong side of Minmus. Just do something like that. 500 Delta V. 500 Delta V gets us up to Minmus, at Duna. Something like that. Okay. That's actually rather easy to get to. Okay, so it actually is... It is less Delta V to go from Minmus all the way out to Duna. Okay, because I think... Let's get up a Delta V map. Pull up. Delta V map, KSP. It's something like roughly 10,000, like 1,000 Delta V to get from a low Kerbal orbit all the way out to a Duna orbit. Okay. Alright. We are... Well, first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to transfer these Kerbals back. Okay. And, well, these guys are just going to hang out in... We're going to just hang out in Minmus orbit. Actually, we need to do some things first, though. We need to actually disable these. Disable these in. Shut down all of these, right? And what I'm also going to do is disable the crossfeed on the, right? Disable crossfeed. I'm going to lock that tank, and I'm going to lock all of these tanks as well. Damn, this thing is working really well. This entire craft. Of course, we've only just gone to the Mun and Minmus, but it's like we haven't, you know... We're only just leaving the Kerbal system. But even then, this has worked really, really well. Okay, there we go. So those are locked. These are full, right? Yes, they are. I hate that we don't have an accurate, like, delta V reading, but should be enough. Okay, now we just need to warp, like, 30 days, right? Now, one thing that I am curious to figure out is, of course, this doesn't have a heat shield, right? And I kind of wonder if how deep exactly into Duna's atmosphere can we aero brake? We might not be able to aero brake at all. But for Jewel, I'm just gonna have to do, you know, my plan for Jewel is I'm actually gonna get myself into kind of a retrograde orbit and use myself to basically use the moons to continually kick myself down into lower and lower orbits until I get into the orbit that I want. No? I'm so glad that that the entire thing fueled up and I don't actually have to, like, I don't have to actually fuel up when I'm there. I can just land. We can hop back and forth between like driving on the surface of Minmus on Duna and doing like ore flights and stuff like that. We're out here for 161 days. This has been up. Alright, we're getting there. We're within a day. So, yeah. Day on Kerbal is about 6 hours. About 500 days, I think. Okay. It is time for us to make our maneuver. So that gets us out there. That gets us... set as target. Okay. That gets us pretty damn close to Duna. Let's see. I gotta mess around with the maneuver node a bit. $320 million kilometers. What if I closest approach? No. That gets us closer. No, that gets us further away. We can always do, like, a course correction. To kind of get us... It might just be a matter of just shifting our... like, shifting this around in orbit to get what we want. Is it? No. Let's see. What if we wait, like... We, like... Yeah, what if we... No? We might just have to take that and then do like a course correction on our way there in order to get us there, which is perfectly fine. It's not like we don't have the Delta V, we have plenty. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna get ourselves into this orbit. We're gonna get ourselves an encounter, and I think that's where I'm gonna end it there. Up there, our engine's starting up. Just wanted to make sure. Haven't started them up in a while. I don't know why it says burn time 15 seconds. That's just not true. I think we're going to start probably like a minute before. Okay. It's almost time to leave Kerbin's Kerbin's SOI. We are going. We are gonna go to Duna in about a minute. Been to Duna before. Been to Duna a couple of times before, but not with something like this. Well, actually, the lander that I actually have is sort of similar to other landers I've had in the past. Probably should retract these radiators. Although it does look cool. We don't really need them right now. Argument. Okay. I'm gonna start the burn now. Oh wait, hold up. Wait a second. Hold up. Or from here. Oh, it's in the complete opposite direction. Shit, okay. I don't think it really matters if we miss the... We still have an hour for the window, so... This is more or less just like a guideline that I have to kind of get us there than anything specific. Guest star. They've been really pushing this guest star feature. Ugh. I'm gonna slowly watch as our craft rotates around. Sorry, I'm going silent again. I was just thinking. Okay. I am actually getting kind of tired, to be honest. I do have to wake up early tomorrow. But we'll do this burn, and then we'll get ourselves on a proper trajectory for Duna, and then I'll end the stream there. And then the next stream on Monday, we'll get into a Duna orbit, and we'll go and we'll take the lander down to the surface of Duna, and we'll start, we'll start exploring. I want to find the face on Duna, because I haven't actually been there before. And I want to go there. Isn't there also like a pyramid on Duna or something? I completely forget what Easter eggs there are actually on Duna. Hold up. Duna Easter eggs. There is a hill, giant rock. Stranded rover, likeness to the Spirit and Opportunity rovers. Okay, we're gonna go to the face though. Alright, we're gonna start our burn now. So 3, 2, 1. We are off. Here we go. We are headed off to Duna. I'm not going to Eve. Sorry, I was just checking if I'm still very surprised that this craft is actually this structurally stable. I kind of half expected these transfer burns to be utter pain because the craft would be wobbling all over the place. But no, it's actually rather good. Like there is a magic boulder. There's an Easter egg on. We could go to the magic boulder on Ike. That's a place we could go. Drez. There's a wrecked sports car in reference to the Falcon Heavy test flight on Drez. Excuse me? There is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there is. There's a wreck. Yeah. There's a Tesla Roadster on Drez. In reference to Falcon Heavy test flight. That is great. I didn't know that. That's amazing. I kind of want to go to Drez now, but Drez is kind of boring. What other reason is there to go to Drez other than just that? I don't know. We'll see. If we can go to Drez and find the Falcon Heavy Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster stranded on Drez. We have the time to do that. I'm 1,000% going to do it, but I don't think we're going to have the time. We are getting out into a solar orbit now, which is pretty nice. We are slowly burning our way out there. Let's see, what else? Jewel. Wait, there's a whale skeleton, which is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, yeah. Stonehenge Formation on Vol, known as the Volhenge. I'll have to go there. Tylo, I'm not going to Tylo. It's a cave. Although since removed, there was once a crater with a faint image of Carl Sagan's face. Interesting. The large orange bop circle. Excuse me? The bop large orange circle. Huh, okay. I kind of want to go to all of these places now. I've never really done a true, I think I've been to the Monarch, 10,000 times, and I went to the Neil Armstrong Memorial when we tested that out. I found it on stream. But, I mean, we're gonna go to all of these places. Hopefully. That's my hope. Elu, there's a snowman. Ugh. We are slowly... You can tell we're departing now. We're slowly breaking free of the gravity well of not just Minmus, but Kerbin as well. Ugh. Let's see. What else? Miscellaneous Easter eggs. Oh yeah, the original idea for this is that they would have like a narrative stringing all of the Easter eggs together. A forum post from late 2013, squad member Jeff C. and Nova Salisco described an idea he had for connecting Easter eggs into a story concerning a civilization which predated the Kerbals. Red solar standard travel resulted in the homeworld of this precursor civilization being flung out into a far distant orbit before they froze to death. They launched monoliths and other messages into many planets in hope of seeding intelligent lights. Instead, they created the Kerbals, the not-so-intelligent life. The planet would not show up in any map and would be too distant to be observed by a telescope, making the location and chance nearly impossible. However, players would be able to find transmitters beaming out SSTV signals on various bodies. A bit smaller than Kerbin and covered in ruined cities and frozen oceans. Perpetual twilight. The only element of the narrative we made into the game is the SSTV transmitter on Duna, which I think was deleted. Oop. Originally intended to depict... Hold up, I'm reading this. 4 members of the precursor civilization on their homeworld with the logo of the government. Would it contain part of the orbital parameters? The signal for the SSTV's imagery is obviously non-canon. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully that's in KSP2, considering the fact that, you know, we have, like, interstellar travel and whatnot that's going to be in KSP2. There's various, various, Easter eggs and whatnot. Of course, there's the main menu Easter egg of the 1 in 40 chance at the Mun Castle. Oh well. Okay, we're almost done. I just realized we're not selected to the maneuver node, which is fine, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Yeah, this far out. Yeah, I don't think it will. We can just... Yeah, we can point towards where Dune is. Okay. You know, when we go to Jewel, it might actually be easier to just... I don't know, I might want to set up, like, a transfer window for that. Like, not transfer window, like a gravity assist. Maybe we can gravity assist off of Dres or something. You know, take 27 years to get there, but oh well. Okay, we're almost there in terms of our transfer window. Or trajectory, our orbit. I am starting to get tired, if you cannot tell. Oh, we got a closest approach. It's not very close, but we got one. Let's actually set up another maneuver now. Okay? Just where we can actually get a proper Dunang. You want that? No. Maybe, hold up. Yeah, set as target. Up, we pull up. Nope, that's not an encounter. There's an encounter. 500 meters a second. Can we do that all the way back here? I preferably not want to spend all that much Delta V on getting, like, a massive, counter like that. There we go. 200? 200 meters a second? Yeah, that will work. It's only in 10 days. Okay, add alarm. Now, it is time for us to leave. Both Kerbal and Minmus out of Minmus's SOI. There's Kerbal and the Mun. The last look of them you're going to see for a long while. There we go. Off into interplanetary space. Hello, did I miss it? You missed most of it, Spud. I got all of my stuff refueled. I decided not to land the big lander on Minmus because, well, I already landed the ore lander on Minmus like 10,000 times. But we're currently heading out to Duna now, and I'm gonna do this burn, and then I'm gonna basically end the stream. Yeah, you basically did miss most of it, to be honest. But, alright, good night then. Good night. Thanks for popping in. So I'm gonna start 1 minute before this burn. As I said, yeah, we're gonna get this encounter, and then we're gonna go. You missed me rattling off all the random Easter eggs in the game. Apparently, there's a Tesla Roadster on Drez. In reference to, obviously, Falcon Heavy. You can still see Kerbal. We're only like 10 days out from it. Not very far. Can't really see anything else at this distance, though. Probably have, like, Planet Shine or something installed. Okay. We should have the craft point towards, preferably, the maneuver. We'll point at the maneuver node and then we'll start our burn. And then, obviously, once we finish the burn, we'll just end it off because... How long have I been going for? Damn, nearly 2 hours. Remember when I said this was going to be a short stream? I gotta go to bed early, though. I have a long day tomorrow. I have to get up at, like, 7, and I won't be back home until, like, 6. Be out 12 hours. Ugh. This was a fun stream. We got a lot of stuff done. Of course, the maneuver nodes right now are more of a suggestion than any kind of hard. Like, oh yeah, you gotta exactly do this. Ugh. Okay, there we are. Time to burn. Light up the engines. To be fair, I look at this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough fuel. But you have to realize that all of this is fully loaded. Like, when we go to Joule, like, the lander isn't go. Well, the lander's gonna be fully loaded, but only so I can actually transfer fuel over to the other tank in case I need it. But other than that, yeah. Look at that. It looks like we're flying towards the sun. Ugh, I am tired. I need to find someone to raid. Wait, I have 5 viewers? No, I don't. Okay. Radio Free Kerbal. I'll raid them. Once this is over. Yep, just gotta finish up this burn, and then we're good for tonight. And then I'll end the stream. Because I am tired. And then, obviously, the next stream, which should be on Monday at 7:30 p.m. EST, we will do everything at Duna. My goal for that stream is I want to go from having this encounter, and I want to find the face on Duna. And then over the week, I'll just do the fueling flights around Ike. Maybe I'll, like, do a quick stream one night where we find the magic boulder on Ike. And then we'll head off to probably either, depending on how much time, when does KSP2 come out? How many weeks do I have? I don't know. If we have enough time, we'll head to Drez, and we'll find the Tesla Roadster that's crashed there. But if we don't, I'll just head out to Joule. Ugh. Oh yeah, we have an encounter now. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. As I said, my next stream we'll find the face on Duna. That will be on Monday. So we're gonna raid Radio Free Kerbal because he is at Eve. Or Eve, I mean Kerbal. So I mean fuck. The place, the location. Where we're headed. Duna, sorry. This is why I need to go to bed. So, good night everybody, and I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.